Welcome to www.staxi.com. Today's topic, one wheelchair company stands above all others. There are many wheelchair companies in the world, and most try their best to make sure the needs of their customers and potential clients are met. However, their focus is limited to a particular pool of customers who have a very serious and significant need for their services. While admirable, this leaves out another customer base that has an equal need. A radical design that still meets all ADA requirements. One of the challenges involved in redesigning any type of wheelchair is that there are certain standards of safety and functionality that must be met in order to fulfill the requirements of the Americans with Disabilities Act. This legislation exists to make sure that persons with physical and mental impairments receive fair and equitable treatment, including unimpeded physical access to all public buildings. Because of this, chairs designed for transport must adhere to certain standards to ensure there is no need for constant building modification. Standardization may take some of the fun out of things, but make sure that the largest number of people are served by such efforts. This may be part of the reason behind why some very obvious changes that could have been made to accommodate other wheelchair users have almost never been considered by most wheelchair companies. However, despite this, one wheelchair company has noticed a pressing need, taken it in hand, and designed an alternative transport chair that meets all ADA requirements while fulfilling the needs of this different customer base. Wheelchairs for those without mobility impairment. It may seem counterintuitive to design wheelchairs for the needs of those who only have a temporary need for them and may lack mobility issues entirely, but there is a pressing demand. The reason for this is that hospitals, airports, malls, and other care facilities have rules and regulations that frequently require their clients to use wheelchairs. In hospitals, this is to ensure the health and safety of persons who may be medicated or otherwise impaired, for example. In airports, it's more likely that people who can get around on their own feet over short distances are at risk when trying to navigate the large spaces terminals occupy. This is especially true when trying to make the journey in a limited amount of time. In both cases, the facilities mandate that the wheelchair be steered by an attendant rather than the occupant, again for safety reasons. It is for the attendants and the facilities themselves that this new design exists. Preventing employee injury. The reason this chair is designed with those who steer it in mind is simple. It is not to take from the comfort or security of the occupant, but to enhance all aspects of the experience. This unique design is ergonomic, and therefore prevents injury on the attendant's part, as well as making for easy steering, and incorporates an auto-locking brake, reducing risk to the client. This design also incorporates features such as seat belts and easily attached accessories that had never before been standard in an institutional chair. Additionally, the client can be loaded into the alternative transport chair from the side, again reducing the risk of injury to both parties. This is how a wheelchair company can produce a chair that accommodates the needs of temporary occupants while serving all users. To find out more information on topics like this, please go to www.staxi.com.